Um, Hello everyone. This is Jose the YEET here, and I wanted to say I'm sorry for not uploading too much. It's just that um, life got in the way, and I couldn't keep my balance. But I don't know. I'm gonna explain an update, but 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 first I'm gonna I'm gonna talk about, and I don't know if I don't know. I'm gonna get into my audio podcast that I wanted to do for like 4 months, where I wanted to talk about I guess a complicated thing that I've always heard about, where it's like is the topic that I'm gonna talk about. It's called, is Hollywood really that toxic, or evil, or bad? And I'm gonna be honest. To me personally, I don't think it's that bad. For me personally, I mean, yeah, there were some times where people acted on like unprofessional and anything, but I don't know. I don't see it as that bad. I mean, yeah, I mean, to be honest, yeah, cause here's one of the examples that I've always had, like modern films that they get that people say that most of them are really that bad because of poor writing. Well, I mean, I don't think Hollywood is really that bad. It's just that pe- it's just that most studios are getting under competitions, and basically that's probably part of the reason why it's leading up to their most of their downfalls, because of the fact that they're they're always gaining after money, and it just makes them forget how movie works. Because to me, Hollywood is mostly about it's mostly because when one thinks about Hollywood, to me Hollywood is it's it's this place about creating art, through acting and um, and special effects, and I guess I could say visual effects. But yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself here, I think. um, the I don't know. It's like it's getting chaotic with Hollywood nowadays because of many incidents that has happened. But to me personally, I don't believe it. Movies nowadays, not all of them are that bad. Like for example, um, like there's a movie that I noticed called Predator Killer of Killers. I think it's a great movie. Or Sinners with Michael B. Jordan and Haley Stanfield, or Stainfield. That's a great film because the acting is great. Or let's jump back to the early 2000s with Will Smith, like with I Am Legend. Now that's a great example. And honestly, um it's pretty great to me personally, that I would always watch these films and just simply enjoy it. To have like a great imagination with how we can like contact these actors and ask them um to get them to act in our movies. I mean, I can imagine contacting Will Smith on act on to act on the film that I'm thinking of. And yes, I will say, um, I am aware of the Oscar incident. Yes, I do agree that he shouldn't have slapped Chris Rock in the face. But at the same time, Chris Rock Chris Rock should not have said about a joke about uh, Jada Pinkett because of her condition. I forgot what it was. Because here's the thing: when someone has a condition, no one should be allowed to make a joke about that. I mean, according from what I read on Google. So so yeah so so probably many people will wonder, is that gonna discourage me on casting Will Smith onto a movie onto a movie that just because of the Oscar incident? No, like of course not. He's a great actor. It's just that he just got upset, and yes, he should have not. He should have find another way to handle it well. But at because slapping someone in the face now, that's unprofessional. But at the same time, Chris Rock create should have not made a joke about, GI Jane because of her condition, because that's not, because making a joke like that and talking about somebody's condition, it's not the same thing, because that could be hurtful. But yeah, um, and now about the modern films. I mean, I will say there are some that they can be bad, but at the same time, there are some that I do really enjoy. Like this one from, I think, 2 or 3 years ago, called "The Last Voyage of the Demeter." I really loved it because I love the idea about how that version of Dracula, rather than the charming, attractive gentleman vampire archetype would be. I love the idea that Dracula looks more like a demonic creature rather than a charming gentleman, because that's an old trope. And honestly, I really enjoyed it. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's not that a well. I mean, it's not an an adaptation, a well adaptation of the chapter of Dracula. But I, at the same time, I can't complain. And honestly, um, I did enjoy the tension where it's about the battle between good and evil. And Javier Bolted, even though Dracula was also a bit of CGI, I really enjoyed it, and it's amazing, and it's sad that the film gets criticized so badly, or even this film. There's also another film of this year called Orani Khan, or Monster Island, of this year, where it's about a Japanese soldier and a British uh POW. They get stranded on an island during World War II, and they have to fight up against a creature, a fishman monster, by joining forces and grabbing these, like, katanas and weapons, or however you say it. But yeah, you might be wondering, what's my point? What's my point here? Well, here here's basically something that it didn't mostly didn't come to my head before, before on YouTube they kind of shoved it in my, I mean, not shoved it in my face, but they kept showing up everywhere. This this is this is proof that Hollywood is super toxic, bad, and evil. Now, is it? Is over, I guess, 50% of the community of Hollywood, are they that level of toxic or bad or evil? So we gotta think for a second. Because when people are telling me all that shit, now that is their claim to me. So they're telling me that around probably 10,000 people, possibly hundreds or even more, are they that level of bad? That is just how absurd that is. And honestly, to me, YouTube is not really that bad or toxic or evil. It's just that studios, like I said, studios are just motivated now by corp by corporate monetary purposes. But they're even forgetting that Hollywood is it's basically like this. It's like this land of expressing art through filmmaking, with all these actors acting as these characters that come from different mind creativities, and we're just watching it like an entire never ending film or TV show or series, and we're just like, what? It's amazing. But yeah, it's just calm the hell down, okay? Just let people enjoy the creativity they want to make. Let people make their art that they want to do. Um, let people enjoy the movies the way they want to enjoy their films to the level that they really want to enjoy their films, and they have to let them do it in peace without letting them know that they're in a group that is without letting them know about the dark. I mean, of course, there should be times where where the bad side should be noted, but but they have to let them enjoy the films in peace without letting them know that they're watching a film that is made by some of the bad communities, or by some of the bad members. Who wants to hear that? I mean, like, how are you encouraging others to enjoy the films as it is? And if that thing is and if that's really the case for many people, and if people is like and if people are still watching this, and if people are watching this and they're still convinced that, oh, Hollywood is toxic, bad, and evil, then they have to show me an example of what is a non-toxic, or a non-toxic, or not bad, or no evil movie studio. I mean, or another example that is similar to Hollywood. I'm sure it ain't platforms on social media, like, I'm sure it ain't Twitter, because many people would just simply overreact over political spectrums, even though some of them do have a point. And I'm pretty sure this hell is saying Instagram. I'll tell you that. At least at least at some point um we can create our own music through the studios with these great music composers, and because they know how to provide music, and it's great. And um what else was I gonna say? And honestly, what was it? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, so they gotta tell me where where this studio is, where everybody is enjoying perfect harmony, sipping their tea or their drinks, or just enjoying nonstop talks about how they can basically enjoy films, and how to make good criticisms, and whether people are 20 years old, or 79 years old. Hollywood is what you make about Hollywood. And to me personally, now that we have like now that we're having a lot of great films coming like in around 2026 and 2027, I and I mean alongside with like I could imagine like 100 years of of Hollywood history. I kind of personally find it as like a weird choice that that people will just want to talk bad and just go on war with each other. But with all I'm asking is a self-reflection that when I is to make a self-reflection and think twice about whether when I do this, what am I really adding into Hollywood? But yeah, I'm not gonna try to go. I'm not gonna try to join something about an agreement. But my point is that let all I I believe in enjoy your creativity in films the way you want to make that creativity in your films. And yes, I do also believe in the right to criticize that um, those films. But but I'm not gonna try to please anyone. I'm not gonna try to say, oh, this film's bad, even if it doesn't deserve too much hate. And honestly, it's not that I believe that that those people are bad. It's just that it got too complicated that I had to express my opinion about Hollywood. And um and honestly, at this point, I believe we should um watch the film without second thought and try to look at it from the point of view of the filmmaker. And just and let's just enjoy the film, all the films of every type, so so we can get more, and inspire other filmmakers out there. But yeah, it's just that I had to express this because you know I always want to be a filmmaker since since school. And I honestly I honestly feel like it's getting too far with the fact about how people are just talking talking about the dark side. I mean, I get it. I mean, I heard one about the Josh Whedon one, or the Marvel one, which I mean as much as I do agree with that, I don't believe Hollywood is always that bad. It's just that people it's just that producers mishandle it bad. And I believe they have to think twice before they do it. Like I said, self-reflection. And I mean, yeah, most current films or modern films aren't that good because I think because it's new. But I mean, at the same time, we have to basically appreciate current films because they're new, because it's basically art. Because I mean, um filmmaking has been always around since if we count the that French short film. um Filmmaking has been around since like mid late 19th century. And I thought, if you're if someone can do art through filmmaking, then that person can have full potential. To be honest, I just feel bad. I I feel bad for for all the filmmakers out there. They want to try to express their art and everything, and they still don't get like the respect for their art that they deserve, basically. Oh well, I mean, that's that's my entire point on my point of view of Hollywood. Yes, I do acknowledge there are some that are that bad, but not all of them. in my opinion. Because, I mean, there's Zack Snyder, Steven Spielberg, James Cameron. Hold on. Sorry, I was drinking water. Or, uh, or Roland Emmerich, or James. Who was that guy? Oh, Jen de Bond. Yeah, Jen de Bond as well. I mean, there's other examples, and honestly, talking bad about Hollywood is. I mean, I get it. It does have a dark side, but at the same time, it has a good side. So we gotta appreciate for what we have, because filmmaking is art, and yeah, I think that's my entire opinion about Hollywood. But yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about Hollywood. So the thing that I wanted to say about is that I'm making this podcast in case something happens to my YouTube channel, because YouTube is launching an AI ID verification, because of the fact that if people watch something made for kids, then they're gonna get flagged. So I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna be August 13th, and that's when they're gonna check everything. And I mean, if something happens to my YouTube channel, um, I appreciate you guys being there for that long, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't upload too much. It's just that life, like I said, life has gone the way, and it didn't give me time to upload more. But yeah, so I mean, I love you guys, and like I said, I thank you. But I don't know if this is gonna be the end, because I don't know. And yeah, I guess I hope you guys like and subscribe for more. This is Jose the Yeet signing out. See you guys, and have a great. Thank you and good night. Or 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 this might be the last time I'll be uploading. But I'll let you guys know when if the if my channel gets flagged because of the verification. I'll let you guys know where I am. I love you guys. That's all I have to say. See y'all.